basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And the upcoming schedule for Indiana. On Wednesday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets.
And for that game against the Warriors, it's the second game of a back-to-back. So you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner, Trent Jr. and Kuzma on the wings. And it's Anthony in at the point. And for Indiana, Siakam and Jackson playing together in the front court. Then it's Aaron Nesmith. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's McClung in at the point guard position. Still so early in the season, Clark. I'd have to think any stats or averages get taken with a grain of salt.
Yeah, you haven't had enough runway yet. I mean, you have to take it all with a grain of salt. And especially if it goes against the strengths of your players. You have to see if, in fact, the change you're seeing is sustainable.
Here's Siakam. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Jackson with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Siakam, the pass to Jackson. Back to Siakam. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Really good work from the mid-range there. If you give Siakam room to shoot from that area of the floor, he's going to let it go and make most of it.
To the paint, and the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Anthony. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo and how effective a scorer he is, and Coach told me, well, when he gets into the lane, he's very tough to guard. For us, it's about forcing him into longer and ideally contested jumpers. That's what I want us to do. We'll see if they're able to accomplish this. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Nesmith. 15 in his last outing. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Siakam for 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And for Siakam, that three-point shot not only opens up the floor for himself, but for his teammates as well.
Over to the left wing. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo has gotten his second bucket.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Just over a minute and a half in. Here's McClung. Really played well against Golden State in his last game. Siakam finds Nembhard. Out to the wing. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson with a screen on Antetokounmpo. There's Nesmith with the 3. That shot is off. And so Trent will bring it up for Milwaukee. This their first chance to take a look at Indiana this season.
And this squad bumped them out of the playoffs in the first round last year. That hurts a little bit.
We know that's in the past. You can't change that for sure. Nevertheless, a win would be sweet.
Here's Kuzma. Oh, nice D from Nesmith. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's McClung. Siakam outside. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Siakam. Jackson, the screen. Launches a 3. Siakam, no good. And so Anthony will bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 1. Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Down low. Here's Nesmith, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And here's Milwaukee now, after the basket by Indiana. Up top, Nembhard, guarded by Trent. Nembhard, the pass to McClung. Nembhard against Trent. Jackson with a screen on Trent. Nembhard for three. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Textbook pick and roll by Nembhard right there. Capped off with a superb pass.
The Bucks trail by three. Anthony, the pass to Turner. Nembhard against Trent. Kuzma outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
Siakam outside. Jackson with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Siakam, pass to Jackson. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And he knocks down the first one. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Second free throw, no good. The 2025 playoffs had some incredible comebacks, Clark. Indiana had some all-timers.
That was absolutely unreal. The excitement, the drama, the close finishes. I mean, unbelievable. How about these wins for the Pacers? Down by 7 with less than 40 seconds against the Bucks. Got it done. Also trailed by 7 with under a minute versus the Cavs. Won that one. And losing by 9 in the last minute against the Knicks and came through again with a win. And even in the finals, they made some miraculous comeback wins against OKC. Had at least one miraculous comeback win. So an amazing clutch playoff performance by the Indiana Pacers.
Now at midcourt.
And defensively, they really limited their opponent's field goal percentage. Top 5 in that category. They do a great job of communicating at that end.
And the three-point percentage you referred to, they put so much pressure on opponents with their shooting. They'd stretch a defense way beyond the three-point line. Turner passes to Kuzma. 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep three. Goes back up. On the wing, Kuzma. Antetokounmpo outside. There's a screen by Turner. With 1 on the clock. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Going up strong that time. Nesmith with a very athletic play.
Milwaukee with the ball. 4-point game. Anthony, the pass to Kuzma. Takes a three. The rebound by Nembhard. The Pacers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. To the middle. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Antetokounmpo. Out to Anthony. The three ball. The rebound by Jackson. Indiana leading by 4. And here's Nembhard. Jackson outside. The drive by Nembhard. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. One thing about Andrew Nembhard, you appreciate the passion he plays with, Clark.
Yeah, I love his toughness. I mean, he just is unflappable. He's persistent at the defensive end, plays at his own pace, unafraid of the big moments, makes big plays and shots. I mean, you can see and feel his fire, even though he's not overly demonstrative in how he does what he does.
And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee, but trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Give him 8 points now. Turner for 3. The rebound by Jackson.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And Nesmith gets it to go. Nesmith's got 6.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Anthony, the pass to Turner. Trent against Nembhard. Here's Antetokounmpo. Trent for 3. The shot that time not on target. Nice D from Nembhard. Siakam outside. Pass to McClung. There's a screen. Puts up a 3. Giannis with the rebound. Bucks trail by 9. Can they get it? It's Anthony on the take. And Anthony slams it in.
Turning on the afterburners on the drive. Good to see Anthony using his athleticism in these situations.
For Indiana, they've gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Trent against Nembhard. Jackson with a screen on Trent. Nembhard for 3. Jackson, pass to McClung. 4 on the clock. Pulls up, high post. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to Anthony. Trent on the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Here's McClung. He's guarded by Anthony. The shot by McClung, no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 7. Anthony, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Turner, a screen on Siakam. Turner, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Now here's Nembhard. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to McClung. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Siakam for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
As they say, live by the three, die by the three. When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to maintain consistency game in and game out.
You know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
Here's McClung after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Indiana with some changes. Walker, he's checked in for Neesmith, and it's Shepard in for McClung. Milwaukee also changed it up. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Trent, and it's Rollins in for Anthony. Now Siakam. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Golden State.
And, you know, that night his defense was remarkable as well. He was excellent at coming up with steals.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Brian, back to you.
It sure does. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's Rollins. Kuzma for three. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Shepard. Pass to Jackson. Nembhard left side. Here's Shepard. Back to Nembhard. Now here's Siakam. Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get off a shot here. And Nembhard gets it to go on the assist by Siakam. And it's a 9-point Indiana lead.
A willing passer. Siakam can be a cog in this offense. He's not a guy who just swallows up the basketball. He's willing to share it.
The Bucks shooting just 38% so far in this one. Antetokounmpo with it. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
Impacting both sides of the floor. 4 steals showing the work he did defensively.
Now here's Nembhard. Siakam looking it over. Walker, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Siakam, pass to Walker. And here's Nembhard from 11 feet away. That one doesn't drop. And 1:01 left in the first. The drive by Porter. Missed inside. On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 16-6 run. Outside Walker. Pass to Shepard. Now here's Siakam. Fires for 3. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. There's the drive and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
And the jam by Walker.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
The Bucks trail by 9. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
And here are the Pacers now, fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And you know, some games you're plagued by false starts and slow momentum. You could tell they were getting frustrated.
And you know what? Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they found a way to get it done and pulled it out. And a win's a win, and that ultimately is all that matters.
And so it's Indiana closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Taking a look at the Bucks. They've got Prince, also Bobby Portis out there, and it's Sims in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Porter. No points so far. And he's going for the lob. Hammers the lob through.
Really good in the playmaking role. Porter Jr. with the right read in the two-man game there.
Here's Shepherd. Pass to Huff. Buries it down low. Huff's got his first points of the night. And in today's NBA, it seems like everyone has a three-point shot, Clark. That didn't used to be the case.
You're exactly right, B.A. In the good old days, way back in the day, threes were mostly for specialists. It just shows you how much the game and the players have evolved.
Milwaukee with the ball. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Porter, the pass to Sims. Here's Walker. Here's Shepherd. Pass to Furphy. To the right side. Some nice passing by Indiana here. 4 on the clock. Walker for 3. Offensive rebound. There's the steal. Here's Sims. Outside Porter. Pass to Rollins. Out to Portis. The 3. Counted from distance. Portis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Hey, I think every team wants a guy like Bobby Portis. I mean, more than capable from deep. He's able to play the 4 and 5 and gives you good effort at both ends.
Here's Huff. Pass to Shepherd. Oh, got a piece of it. He drops it from range. And the Pacers lead by 7.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Portis. 9 points in his last outing. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Here comes your Indiana Pacers crowd. Give it up for them.
changes. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Bradley. Neesmith comes in for Walker. And it's McClung in for Furphy. Milwaukee also changed it up. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Sims. Trent comes in for Prince. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. And so it's Indiana with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them. The Bucks trail by 5. When you watch Bobby Portis, he's extremely physical, but he can also space the floor, Clark.
Yeah, I like that combination, B.A. It makes him a unique matchup and a tough matchup. I mean, one play he's stumping and bumping you around, and then on the next play, he's knocking down the 3, and he's doing it all with great energy and intensity.
Here's McClung. Pass to Shepard. Here's Huff. Here's Shepard. From outside the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 7 tonight. Portis, left side. It's tipped. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Pacers leading by 3. Pass to Shepard. Siakam against Porter. Here's Shepard. Siakam left side. Siakam draws the double. Portis with the steal. Now Milwaukee moving it up. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Pass to Huff. Here's Shepard. Siakam outside. Indiana again missing.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Now Antetokounmpo. Out to Anthony. Lets the 3 fly. Here's the second effort. And they'll get another chance. Porter looks it over. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Siakam. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Indiana leading. To the inside. To get back on track. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Bobby Portis. Looking back at the start of his career, Siakam only took a year or 2 to make his mark.
And, you know, B.A., he's just the kind of guy we love watching play. I mean, you know what you're going to get from him every night. Tremendous effort and the ability to impact the game at both ends. He's consistent, reliable, steady, and he can be explosive at the offensive end.
That's good from Siakam. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through Basketball Without Borders.
Siakam hits them both. Well, Clark, the Bucks certainly need to rebuild on some level, but they don't control their own draft pick until 2031.
And, B.A., that certainly makes things complicated and more difficult. A losing season won't do them any good in terms of the lottery. They've got to do their best to stay competitive while developing their young talent. That's a really difficult balancing act.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe. You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title, Clark.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime, and he knows that while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats.
And the free throw, no good. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Now here's Siakam. 9 points in the game. Three-pointer. And once again, off the mark by Indiana.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
Here's Kuzma, and it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Indiana trailing here. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
He just continues to deal damage inside. They've got to figure a way to slow him down.
He's checked in for Indiana. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Bucks on D. McClung passes to Siakam. Trent against Nembhard. Here's McClung. Misses the three.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 16. In transition, here come the Pacers. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 1. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Such a unique player, Clark. Miles Turner. He's both a floor spacer and a rim protector.
There aren't too many guys like that in the league, B.A. I mean, those are 2 very distinct skill sets, and to have them in one big guy like Turner, that's certainly something you relish and appreciate.
And he makes a first. And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Grant.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, B.A. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
And so Turner nails them both. You know, Clark, despite winning 3 championships prior to the NBA days, the Pacers are still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, they've been close a couple of times in the history of the NBA, 2000 and 2025. They've had some really great teams over the years in the 90s and 2010s, and they came close last year, and I think they'll continue to knock and one day kick that door in.
Now here's Trent, still without a bucket. Here's McClung. Laid it it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Pacers lead by 1. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already. And we're not even in the second half.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Nembhard after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. And there's the screen inside. Second chance effort, and it's finished off inside by Jackson. Jackson's got 7 points in the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Antetokounmpo against Siakam. Antetokounmpo inside. The Pacers pull it in. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. High percentage range, Siakam.
Boy, the combination of skill and soft touch, pretty unique, and Siakam has both.
So it's Milwaukee now. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
Now coming out of the court, your Pacers high crew. Come on, everyone, get live. Pacers fan is ready for the Pacers high crew.
And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. In third, the Pacers.
Well, I thought this team last season was a team that had some beautiful dimes. I mean, they would spread the floor with their ball movement and spacing and player movement. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Nice passes leading to baskets.
And here's Milwaukee now. It's a 3-point game. Turner, a screen on Siakam. Giannis going downhill. Pass to Turner. Here's Anthony. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it.
And they were the 3rd most effective team when it came to guarding the ball. They played with incredible focus when they had possession and did a great job not letting defenses get the better of them.
And you look at their assist. Top 5 in the league, specifically because of how committed they were to moving the ball and making sure they got great looks. Indiana leading by 3. Nembhard outside. Here's the pick. Pass to McClung. Siakam against Antetokounmpo. From behind the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Over to the wing. Kuzma outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Giannis throws it down.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
McClung passes to Neesmith. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Jackson with a screen on Trent. Nembhard finds Siakam. Launches it. Anthony grabs the board.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
From the baseline. The shot comes out. Nice D from Nembhard. Indiana leading. Siakam goes in. And Siakam with the slam.
Yep, Siakam's got that inside.
.127 left in the second. Anthony outside. Antetokounmpo outside. Clock at 6. Wing shot on the way. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Nembhard. And here's Jackson. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Jackson. Trent against Nembhard. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Now here's Kuzma. That one falls. Kuzma's got 4 points in the quarter.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Pacers leading by a point. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Hello, everybody. The news is in. Players of the week have been named. Let's see who's hot. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie. It was not me. I never throw the first chicken in.
Yeah, I can't believe you just snitched, Kenny.
Well, I don't care who did it. You're both cleaning it up.
But Ernie, it was Kenny.
And now looking at the Pacers in this one, no separation to be found from either side.
The energy in their hometown is electric, man. You can tell these players are loving the positive attitudes and feeding off them. I expect them to sustain this enthusiasm.
Yeah, I mean, these fans just love this team. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Siakam and Jackson playing together in the front court. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. Then it's Aaron Neesmith. And it's McClung in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now here's Siakam. Siakam with a screen on Anthony. The shot by McClung, no good. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 1. To the inside.
With his ability to score inside and hit threes, Miles Turner is a difficult assignment.
Milwaukee shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Miles Turner, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. You know, Clark last season saw the passing of Junior Bridgman, who played 10 seasons with the Bucks and whose jersey hangs in their rafters.
Yeah, he was a consistent, reliable scorer and just a quality teammate as well, but his legacy extends far beyond what he did in his 10-year career, which was quite impressive. His legacy as a businessman, philanthropist, community leader was in many ways unparalleled. Just a terrific guy and a great loss to Louisville, to the basketball family, but also to humanity. He was a shining star in all that he did for others.
Now here's Siakam. Pass to McClung. Jackson down low. It's against Turner.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh! Giannis working inside.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Here are your picture breaker dance crew. Everyone, come on, let me hear you.
Milwaukee on D. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's McClung. Siakam with it, and it's Trent picking him up.
How's that for a finish? Surprise, surprise. Nembhard showing he's got some ups.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Trent outside. Back to Anthony. Trent against Nembhard. On the wing, Kuzma. It counts! jumps, and the foul. Aaron Nesmith picks one up.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
That's good from Kuzma.
Could be better from the line. Kuzma, a smooth shooter, but needs work from there.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Nembhard for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Anthony's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
At the line for the Bucks, Gary Trent Jr. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
One of the top sharpshooters in the league, Gary Trent Jr., the guy you kind of expect to be at around 40% or better from deep.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Anthony outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Anthony, the pass to Turner. And that one drops for him. 10 points for Miles Turner.
I really like the start here. Great aggressiveness, red hot to start this half.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
McClung's shot is good. McClung's got the second bucket on the night.
The passing game of Nembhard just continues to improve. I mean, he loves getting those opportunities to set up his teammates.
The Bucks leading by 5. Anthony, the pass to Turner. Nembhard against Trent. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. For 3, Anthony. Indiana with a rebound.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Siakam gets the bucket.
When Siakam catches fire, he's hard to extinguish. I mean, his hot streaks go real hot.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. On the wing, Kuzma. Nesmith covering. Kuzma, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Turner, a screen on Siakam. Back to Kuzma. 3 on the clock. Here's Trent. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Boy, extra effort by Giannis, the multi-time MVP. He's just built a little differently.
Jackson with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Siakam, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. Shot from the wing. And the jumper falls for him. Kuzma's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I like seeing Kuzma as the playmaker in these sets. He can be so creative.
Siakam outside. Nesmith passes to McClung. Jackson with a screen on Anthony. McClung And a miss there on the triple.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pacers with a rebound. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to McClung. Outside Neesmith. Now Nembhard. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Now here's Siakam. Jackson with a screen on Antetokounmpo. And there's Jackson on the assist from Siakam. Siakam's got assist number 5 here tonight. Milwaukee leading by 3. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
You know, he recognized his players were fatigued and needed to catch their breath. Those guys were cooked out there.
Let's see those dance moves.
All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. 5th on the list, Indiana.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor, always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
Anthony finds Turner. Now Anthony. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, strong moves from Giannis inside.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
It's Siakam with the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Really good use of the pump fake from Siakam, earning a trip to the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, the physical tools are obvious in Siakam. Agility, speed for his size, length, and he actually couples that with a well-rounded skill set. He really is one of those guys that can do a little bit of everything for you.
Siakam hits them both. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. 3-point lead. And Aaron Neesmith picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Huff's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. On the wing, Kuzma. Neesmith covering. Anthony outside. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Nembhard with it. He's got 7. Jackson with a screen on Trent. Nembhard for 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now here's Jackson. 11 points in the game. Pass to Huff. Here's Nembhard. 5 to shoot. Gets the 3 ball to go. Nembhard's got 10.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
Kuzma outside. There's a screen by Turner. Jacks up a 3. It's Kuzma with the miss. Indiana's gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Nesmith with it. Kuzma on him. Nesmith passes to McClung. On the wing, Nembhard, guarded by Trent. Back to Jackson. Pass to McClung for the lead. Rebounded by Kuzma. Milwaukee in the lead. Anthony outside. Back to Kuzma. From the arc. Indiana with a rebound. Nesmith with it. Turner covering. Here's Nembhard. And it's all tied up. 12 points for him.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
And the Bucks with the possession here. And here's Turner. He's got 10. Kuzma outside. There's a screen by Turner. The 3. They get it again. That shot, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 7 of 13 in the second half. McClung passes to Jackson. Jackson with a screen on Trent. Nembhard for 3. On target from range. And it's a 3-point Indiana lead.
While not a laser, Nembhard makes enough threes to keep the defense honest.
Well, the Bucks shooting 47% during this third quarter. Out to Portis. And now Indiana on the fast break. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
Well, Nembhard is full of craftiness as a player and really understands how to draw fouls.
That's good from Nembhard.
The first pick of the 2022 second round. Andrew Nembhard is a hard-working guard and has really been a quality rotational piece from day one.
Catching up on the changes for Indiana. Walker, he's checked in for Jackson. Furphy comes in for Nesmith. And it's Shepard in for McClung. Milwaukee also changed it up. Prince is checked in for Kuzma. Porter Jr. comes in for Trent. And it's Rollins in for Anthony. That one's no good. Bucks trail by 4. Here's Prince. No made baskets yet. Portis outside. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen by Turner. Porter from outside. Connects from downtown. Porter's got his first 3 points of the game.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And the call will be against Bobby Portis. That's foul number 2 for him. Indiana making a switch here. Siakam's checked in. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in. A minute 58 left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Furphy. And here's Walker. Clock at 6. Here's Siakam. Gets the bucket and the foul. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, really like the focus and force there from Siakam to fight through the contact. Give himself a chance to tack on a free throw.
14 foul. One shot. Pascal Siakam.
.144 left in the third. Here's Rollins. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. .136 left in the third. Back to Porter. There's the triple. Walker pulls down the board. Pacers leading by 4. This one for 3. And it's Shepherd missing. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Pass to Prince. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Antetokounmpo to the middle. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
56 seconds left in the third. Here's Shepherd. Pass to Furphy. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got his 5th rebound in this one, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Portis.
Total mix-up right there. They need to get on the same page, in fact.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Siakam against Antetokounmpo. Siakam in the post. Oh, great D that time from Portis. Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo fighting through the contact.
He is absolutely putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Now here's Siakam. 20 points for him. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
It'll be his 4th time going to the line in this game.
Shot.
That's good from Siakam. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for Indiana. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. More 2K action in just a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Then there's Taurean Prince. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Rollins in at the point. Now here's Siakam. Off. Good.
Siakam understands when he needs to get rid of the ball and share the wealth.
The Bucks trail by 3. Here's Rollins. To the wing on the left. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Prince. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Rollins. Drives to the hoop. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 3 assists tonight.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Huff. Siakam outside. Pass to Huff. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And that one misses.
You know, their lead could be larger right now, but their efficiency from the line has tailed off just a bit.
And the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it. Indiana leading by 3. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Back to Siakam. Out left to the wing. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got 15 rebounds here tonight.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
You know, Prince is far from just a shooter and penetrator, folks. I mean, this guy's got a nice feel for how to play inside, too.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Siakam outside. With the drive. Oh, Siakam flushes it off the drive.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, VA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Kuzma's checked in for Prince. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now Antetokounmpo. And he drives in. Portis, the pass to Kuzma. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Siakam. Kuzma for three. Pacers with a rebound. Jackson's.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
Pass to Siakam. Here's Shepherd. Now here's Siakam. Here's the three. Siakam missing again. Kuzma, right side. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Jackson outside. Walker passes to Huff. Pass to Jackson. Outside Walker. Shot clock at 3. And here's Siakam for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. That one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 12 points in just the second half.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jackson. Here's Shepherd. Siakam outside. Walker sets a screen. Big time slam by Siakam.
There's certain nights Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
Milwaukee with the ball. Here's Rollins. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Outside Porter. Indiana with a rebound. Outside Walker. Pass to Jackson. Here's Huff. He's guarded by Porter. Right wing. And here's Siakam for 3. 3 ball, Spicy P.
That's his second made 3, first of this half.
Here's Rollins. And here is Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Kuzma. Beyond the arc. They get the rebound. Over Siakam. Excellent D there from Siakam.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold. Wow.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Antetokounmpo with it. Kuzma outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Siakam. Kuzma for 3. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
Boy, I tell you what, with each miss, you can just see the frustration building in him.
Here's Shepherd. Outside Walker. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's number 4 on him. He's still got a little wiggle room, but if he picks up a 5th, that could be a problem.
Catching up on the changes for Indiana. Neesmith, he's checked in for Huff. Nimhard comes in for Walker, and it's McClung in for Shepherd. Milwaukee also changing it up. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Porter Jr., and Anthony subbed in for Rollins. The Bucks trail by 12. And here is Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Kuzma drives in. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Jackson with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Siakam, pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Nembhard. Over Trent. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Looking to win the run. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Jackson. Here's McClung. Fires the 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 20th rebound here tonight.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Nice shot by Turner.
A big-time presence in the post. That's exactly what they want from Turner.
Here's McClung. Nembhard outside. There's a screen. Siakam outside. The 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Turner's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Now here's Nembhard. Pass to Nesmith. Siakam right side. Now Milwaukee moving it up. Ooh, Giannis dunks it home.
Such opportunistic basketball right there, and when they desperately needed it too.
Indiana leading by 5. McClung passes to Siakam. And here's Nesmith. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. Now here's Nembhard from downtown. Drops in the 3. Nembhard's got 14 points here in the second half.
A dozen consecutive points off of 3s. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And so it's Milwaukee with it after Indiana picked up the 3 with their last shot. The drive by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Turner. Takes the 3. The rebound by Nembhard. Indiana's gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the 4th. Here's McClung, guarded by Trent. McClung passes to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Antetokounmpo against Siakam. Anthony pulls it down.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense. Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
That free throw misses.
You got to respect Cole Anthony's workmanlike approach to the game. He's out there to do his job and get results and not focused on putting on a big show.
The second free throw is good. Now here's Nembhard. Outside Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. Unloads. Oh, can't hit the jumper. The Bucks trail by 7. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
High post Siakam. Antetokounmpo's there. He got it.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Puts up the tray. Cash from downtown.
Kyle Kuzma, a man you can trust in the clutch. Big spots, big shots.
Outside Neesmith. Siakam outside. Jackson, the screen on Antetokounmpo. It's Siakam with the drive. 11-footer is good.
Using focus and balance to convert jumpers. Wow. Siakam has really improved his shooting.
With the floater. And that's money on the layup.
Kyle Kuzma showing you the killer instinct, which oftentimes is really special, showing you how valuable he is.
Indiana leading by 4. Now Siakam. A minute 6 left to play in the 4th. 5 on the clock. Nembhard fires. Turner with a rebound. Antetokounmpo surveys. Now Turner. Outside Kuzma. Turner, a screen on Siakam. Turner outside. Trent against Nembhard. Fires the 3. Turner. And he slams it down.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
This timeout
Anthony right side. Kuzma.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
Not the result he or his teammates were hoping for. He could have put this one away.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What's the best strategy for him?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Fifteen seconds left in the final quarter. Kuzma with the ball. For the win. Can't hit it. And so the big win by Indiana in a tight game. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what. These are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Pascal, these days you are called upon to carry this team. Does that bring added pressure?
This is a game that I love, and I just want to have fun playing the game. And I think, I got to just be myself. Like, don't get lost in everything going on. Be yourself. Play basketball, have fun. And, I'm just happy to be able to go out there and play hard.
Guys, he wants the pressure. Thanks, Pascal.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Pascal Siakam.